And now, folks, it just keeps getting better and better because now we come to the musical portion of our show tonight, March 31st, here in the studio, before he rockets to stardom, John Adams. Welcome to the show, John.
Thank you for having me very much. I'm happy to be here.
Yeah, your new CD is taking off. You got your merch here.
I do.
And we were talking earlier about you're going to play a song tonight for us.
I will. I'll play one of the songs from my new CD.
You've come a long way over the years for a man as young as yourself. How did you get started in music?
I started in the late 1980s with a band called Vicious Wishes. We were, quote unquote, a hair band, and we did really well. We had lots of fans, 4 elementary school friends, and we came up, had fun doing it, wrote original songs, sold some CDs, did a lot of shows, and it was great. And, you know, that fizzled out, and years later, here I am, solo artist, still doing it.
So, you said you played the first Darlington. You're from Harford County.
I am.
Just right across the river in Darlington, right?
Yep.
And you were telling me you played the first Darlington Apple Festival in 1986.
October of 1986, I played the very first one.
Wow.
And there was not very many people there. Maybe, I don't know, 50, 100 people. And now it's 10,000.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Craziness.
And some of the music you listened to back in 86 is still very much a part of your act now, right?
It is. It is. I love all the 80s bands, the Blue Eyed Soul, Hall & Oates, Culture Club. I love all that stuff. And it's still, especially like the Bryan Adams and the Bon Jovi type of thing, I think that people can hear that in my music. And, I'm proud of it. I'm happy with it.
It's good stuff. It's all good stuff. And a lot of people are really into that now. It endures.
It does.
Like many of us.
It does. Yes, indeed. I'm still around.
So, what about this CD? Tell me about how you did this. I see you have that John Adams pick.
Yeah, that's for you. That's for you.
That's for me.
Yeah, the pick, the sticker, the pins.
The pin. I'll put it right on my hat.
I'm a self-promoter.
You got to do that now.
Yeah, I'm trying. I'm
you
certainly
probably have
trying.
a website, right?
I don't have a website, but I'm on Instagram and Facebook. Either one of them is / John Adams Online. So you can find me at either one of them at John Adams Online.
And so actually write the word out online.
Yep.
People are knocking on the door trying to get this CD. You don't have to do that, folks. You just go to John Adams Online.
Yeah,
okay?
There's only a few copies left. I have to order more. I've actually sold almost 100 copies, which is mind-blowing to me.
How much you selling them for, if you don't mind?
I was selling them for 15, but I think the second run, I might take it down to 12. I was trying really hard to make my money back.
Right, yeah.
Because I put a lot of money out on it. So,
and you recorded at a local studio, right?
Yep. My friend Mark Gable in Fallston has a studio called The Garage, and we did it there, and turned out fantastic. I could not have been happier with it.
Now, what instruments did you play on the CD?
Well, I sing lead vocals. I play acoustic guitar, rhythm guitar, and I play a couple of the lead guitars, and some of the backup vocals with my friends.
Right.
And Mark, the producer, sings a lot of my backups. He's fantastic.
If we rewind prior to the first Darlington Apple Festival, how did you get started in music?
I fell in love with music. My mom and her friends took me to see Rick Springfield in 1982. And I knew who Rick Springfield was, and I loved his songs. But when I was there, I looked around, all these girls, the sound, the lights, and I was just captivated. So shortly after, I begged my mom to get me a guitar and plugging away, and my friends, you want to form a band? And yes. So, I ended up in the hair band, Vicious Wishes, which was moderately successful. We did good. Very proud of those days. The long hair and the makeup. And it just, years later, I decided to get back into it, and here I am.
Awesome. Got a new CD?
Yep.
What song are you going to play for us tonight?
I'm going to play Turn and Walk Away. It is, I believe it's the third song on there. It's it's one of my favorites from the record, and I just figured it sounds good acoustic.
Cool.
Yeah.
And are you playing locally?
I was invited very kindly. I'm so happy to be invited to a songwriters showcase at Falling Branch Brewery.
Right.
And that is on Thursday, April 24th. And my friend Allie Post is one of the other artists that will be performing that day, and she helped me get the gig, and I'm very happy that they invited me, and I'm excited to be there.
Awesome.
Yeah.
And that's a nice place, that Falling Branch.
It is. It's beautiful. I'm happy to do the gig.
Well, April 24th is just around the corner.
Yep.
Let's get a little window into some of your music here.
All righty.
Thank you, John.
Thank you for having me very much.